1. World Wrestling Entertainment. WWE is completely organized, and they set up all of their matches brilliantly. You know who is wrestling who, and why they are wrestling. There is always a great build-up to the matches, and by the time the wrestlers go head-to-head, you are pumped and ready to watch it. The first part involving setting them up is great. The next part involving them knocking it down is where they fall off. Compared to other wrestling promotions, the WWE in-ring work is slow and boring. Along with that, the winners are almost always predictable. You can hope for a guy like Jeff Hardy to win a world title, but in the end you know even before seeing the match that he will lose. WWE gets you all jacked up for a great match, and then they don't deliver. They get fans excited about the possibility of a big win by one of their favorites, and then in the end they almost always let you down by having him lose, when everything is perfect for them to win. They are too predictable, don't follow the emotions of the fans, and their very well put together storylines most of the time insults the intelligence of the viewer. They are also all about dollars. 2. Total non-stop action wrestling. TNA has the best in-ring action of any American wrestling promotion that's on television. In this category they are miles ahead of WWE. With TNA you get great matches not only in the pay-per-views, but also on Impact. Most of the times TNA follows the momentum built up from great matches, and gives the fans more. A perfect example of this was the Awesome Kong Gail King match that tore the house down on their last pay-per-view. Gail King and Awesome Kong were rewarded with the main event match on Impact the next week, while the fans were treated to another great contest. For the most part TNA also listens to their fans. Proof of this can be seen in what's happening with AJ Styles. A lot of fans complained about AJ working under Christian Cage in the Christian Coalition, so TNA answered those complaints by moving Styles under Kurt Angle instead. Having great matches on television and pay-per-view, as well as listening to what the fans want, is what's good about TNA. The problem with TNA is that storylines and booking make absolutely no sense. There is a lack of direction in almost everything they do. The fans complain about this, and former wrestlers that write columns agree that this is a problem. You can watch a TNA program, and when it goes off you will be thinking, what the hell just happened? There were great matches, but why was he wrestling him, and where is this story going? TNA does a poor job of setting up matches and pay-per-views, while also starting to irritate fans with boring backstage segments. They are losing touch with what their fans want to watch, and losing what their name stands for: total non-stop action. So, basically both companies have their strengths and weaknesses, which leads the king to answering the question of, who's hot, by saying, neither one. The king is the truth. Pro Wrestling Kingdom, 2008.